Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so...
Has a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Liverpool posted an article on their site in praise of their manager. It was quite a year for him, wasn't it?
Last season couldn't really have gotten any better for him, but he's created another level of expectation now. He'll be confident of more of the same, but believe me, it will be easier said than done. Getting his players to repeat those standards, that's his real test now.
Mohamed Salah tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's King. Cuts it out. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's King. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Salah. Here it comes. Klein. p1nk demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. It has got through to it. Going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And out to safety. Alexander-Arnold tries to switch the play. That is terrific skill. Whipped in. Oh, the clearance is short. Luis Muriel finds himself offside. Gets it upfield. He's played him through. Timely intervention. Mohamed Salah. Klein. Mohamed Salah. Bonner. hoists it forward.
Alexander-Arnold really has upped his game in recent weeks.
Do you think so?
Well, you only have to look at the confidence in everything he's doing. His conditioning looks great again, and I think that's made him extra mobile.
Played back in. Quadrado. Has a pop! And that would have been some goal.
Luis Muriel can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And that's been levered clear. Gets a good foot in there. He's got options out wide. Defender's on the back foot. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Fernando Torres. Luis Muriel. Emerson. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lanzini. Mohamed Salah has been found. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Liverpool playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Jerome Boateng. Jonjo Shelvey finds himself eased off the ball. Gosling drives it forward, and it's played forward. And it's Muriel. Luis Muriel. They've managed to get it away. Muriel loses his balance and loses the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. King, just the keeper to beat! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's great defensive work, it doesn't take too much imagination to... Heads it! Got that completely wrong.
Liverpool were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Boateng with the clearance. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Either side really getting hold of the ball. Here it is, has a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
The chances keep on coming, they're awarded another corner. Off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Forward it goes. And it's Salah. Quadrado sticks in a foot to win it back. And he's going long. And he just whacks it all. Luis Muriel! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Liverpool clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Bonner goes looking. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a loose ball. King. Real chance! Well, we're still waiting for the first goal of the season here. Trubia goes for goal! Cleared away. He's had a shot! That's caused a worry or two.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And that has been cleared. A real chance to break. He could be in here. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Liverpool really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Liverpool have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. And he's there to clear it. West Ham have it back, and they can go again. Emerson plays it forward. Tries to dink it in. Lanzini.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Torres! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score. Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Fernando Torres. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's been taken straight back. Liverpool need to hold on for a few more moments. Emerson. Luis Felipe tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Cuadrado. Gets on the end of it, and the shot! Surely this time! Oh, deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Day one, job done, the perfect start they craved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, pre-season and all that hard work has been worth it now. A winning start that gets everyone in the right mood.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. We have already started here. Gets away from his opponent. It's gone a long way up and away. Liverpool made a good start to their campaign. A win on day one, up and running. Played into space out wide. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Gets the better of his man. And the shot! There it is! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Liverpool go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw, some real no-nonsense defending. What a shot at goal! Good clearance and very necessary. Alexander-Arnold crosses one in. Great leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Ball's out on the left now. He gets past his man. Mepham gets good distance on it. That's the throw. It's come loose. Forward it goes. He's left his man. Here's the delivery. Well blocked and back out it comes.
Bournemouth have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Just brushed off the ball there. Hoists it high. Diego can pick that up. Now it's Sterling. That's great strength on the ball. And out to safety. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade, chance! Mepham, played in with accuracy. Brings it forward.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
What an adventurous run from a defender.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Breaks on here. Hoists it forward. And that should be the keepers. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Alexander-Arnold. A real chance if he can get through.
Liverpool making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something that...
He's through, it's one-on-one! Diego very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. It's a loose ball. He's going after it. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Smith demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Sterling going through. A shot! He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Sterling really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Last-ditch defending, but big chance! This could fall anywhere! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And help's available out wide. He's got away. It's a brilliant interception.
Bournemouth are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Well, no question that's a foul. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oxlade-Chamberlain plays it forward. Trout, he's gone for it! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Liverpool have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And here's Muriel. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain with the delivery. Referee's given a throw. Oxlade-Chamberlain tries to stroke it through. Hits one! Cook gets it away. Brooks. That's not going to make it. And it's Muriel. Luis Muriel on a strong run down the right. Lovely bit of skill. And that has been clubbed away. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's thrust his way through. And that has been going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Alexander-Arnold. Luis Muriel tries a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That'll be a throw. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cook. Mepham tries to get it forward quickly. Van Dijk. Cavani. Now the counter. Has a go! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Liverpool simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need